Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner. How you doing, guys? Hello. So, we've got an Xbox One S. Unfortunately, for two customers, two PS5 ended up, like I was doing a lot of PS5s and were fine replacing HDMI ports. Now I got two PS5s with HDMI encoder replacement. Unfortunately, I've got only one, so second customer now will have to wait. I need to order for him as well. But we've got One S, which came to me from one customer that gave it at Linlithgow. You can check where it is, it's close by me. And this I received in parts. Literally, what you see is what you get. As much dust as it is, the person who started to do it didn't bother even to just clean it. Yeah, so right, that's what would you do to yourself and to the customers? Well, some of the people, they don't care. So I'll unscrew those 4 screws. I'll unscrew the front panel, 1, 2, 3, 4 screws, and the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi card here, and then I'll be right back. Yes. Okay, so let's pull the last card. Oh, one more screw at the bottom. I was wondering why I couldn't pull it gently. I don't need a lot of power to do it. So now to take it out, we need this plastic away. Yes. And now it's a one metal part here at this place. Squeeze it just a bit, you know, when we will be putting in will be more stiff. Now I want to see at the connectors if they haven't been damaged or not. Oh, ouch, that was some butter. How you can damage this connector here? Don't know if you can see the damage. Maybe if I wouldn't move it so much. On one side it's damaged. You just pull it, small wiggle. You don't need a lot of wiggle here to take it out. Well, it is what it is. And this can go inside. Back again. Now let's put this aside. Let's take it to this side. Let's get flat screwdriver. Where is? I don't have a flat screwdriver. Oh, it's here. And now you've got a surface with like a C shape on each of them. C. So in between the bottom and the top of the C, you just do like that, and it will expand and it will open. See, popped out. And then another one popped out, and another one, and that's it. So what's here now? The connector. Ooh, voila, the port is open. So what has left is a brush and clean it up. I'll do it. Okay, that's me again. It was a nice actually smell. See, it's much cleaner. I don't know if camera does it take it because I've switched it to the full HD, not 4K. So I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it is, you know, like if you take in your finger, you don't have anything on it. So this is much better than it was This is really stiff as well, so we will need to replace thermal compound. And this port here is really knackered. I would normally test Xbox or PlayStation. Yes, I'll clean this one off cam because it's really filthy. I would normally, you know, like test it, but with this condition of the HDMI port, I don't want to cause more damage. Now the question is the TDP-159 still in working order? This chip, because HDMI encoder works on the high frequency. Now chips which work on the higher frequency, like CPUs, GPUs, or encoders, yes, they tend to keep warmer temperature than other microcontrollers, let's say, yes, which use, you know, like less of the frequency, like depend which one as well. So like you've got, let's say, D1, yes, from Wemos controller. It's like Arduino, yes, the same similar stuff. And that's ESP32, you know, you don't need coolers for that. You don't need active cooling. Or for Raspberry Pi, for the Arduino, sorry, I meant Arduino. Whereas all the CPUs, you know, APUs, NPUs, and whatever you can call it, GPUs, yes, they work on the higher frequency. The same with RAM. So sometimes on the RAM you see extra cooling, yes. The same with even on the SSDs. You can buy cooling for the SSDs, or not SSDs, for the NVMEs. And the same with TDP-159, 158. If there's a lot of dust and the circulation of the air is not proper, they can't get proper, you know, cooling. So either remove the dust every so often, or pay the price of replacing sometimes this chip. Unfortunately, that's the case. Now what I'm going to do is on this side here, yes, is the area where you need to heat up. You shouldn't go deeper. You should heat up always on this direction. When you heat up, then it will go off. But I use either this way and heat up from the top, which I found that I'm too lazy to hold it from the top. So what I'm doing is I'm holding it like that, yes, at the bottom, and that's how I'm heating up. Just keep in mind to do it off the board, not inside the board. Now with some of the boards you'll have here elements which are glued together. Remove those sponges. The same here, you can find sometimes sponges. Remove those because you'll be burning them, yes. So yeah, because the process is only like that and holding, you know, I won't be holding like that for you and we will waste the time, yes. So I want to just remove it myself, and that's everything, guys. I'll show you something, because you can help me if you use, I don't know if you use MusicMagpie. If you're using it, I'll share a link, yes, with you. That will be my link here, or you can mention me in person. You can mention my name, and if you're ordering, if you're using Magpie, you know, you can help me. I can get few quid for music, legal music from them, so that would be nice. Hopefully you don't mind. And on the Inte.Team website, in the affiliate section, shop and affiliate links, there are various links which are helping our project to thrive. So those who wouldn't mind to look what is there, we will try to update them, because we haven't updating them for several months. And so by using those, you know, you help us, and when you help us to fight for the right to repair and produce fixable, better quality electronics. So if you wouldn't mind, have a wee look. If there is something you could use it, that would be awesome. But I don't know. Oh, there's, okay, I thought it's dark here, but it's just a shadow. I'll remove the port, okay, and when it will be nearly to the finish, if I'll remember, I'll unpause it and you'll see exactly the end procedure. So not me standing here hitting up for 5 minutes, but you'll see, you know, when I'm pulling out this port from the board. I'll be using only my tweezers, if I can find them, yes, only them and nothing else. So I'll be just grabbing and checking if it's loose or not loose. That's why I like, you know, like on PS5, if I'm heating up and I see that these are starting to be starting to melt, you know, then it's nice. Yes, so that's what I mean. You can use either this way or this way and heat up here. The only problem is that if you heating up from this side, you can burn the plastic. Yes, and you will have smelly thingy and probably carcinogenic and God knows what. So anyways, I'll pause it and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I need to do more episodes of this. Unfortunately, I did remove it at the end, but the second episode will tell you more. With 1S, it's harder than with PS5 to remove the port, and I'm not joking. So the port is stuck the way that I had to use not 450 but maximum, and I had to top up with a solder, with a leaded solder, and I've topped it up and then it started to let go. Yes, so just keep in mind, do it quicker. Top up, put a bit of solder on it, on the pads, because then these pads will get quicker the heat comparing to a regular way. And plus unleaded has a bit more because of that 187 but 217 or something. You can Google leaded non-leaded solder in Celsius, which, you know, how many degrees has. Plus you need to heat up the board, keep in mind. Yes, because if you won't heat up the board, solder, it only won't be enough. And then keep in mind to heat it up from both sides. If you will be only heating from one side, then when you will be pulling, you'll do trace damage. Yes, so keep in mind to do it from both sides. So I've done it from the bottom, and then I had to use from the top when I was pulling the port, and just keep it in mind. But that's it, you know, like I'll show you later, probably in the next episode somewhere. Now I need to go and make a dinner, that's why. Yes, actually it's our lunch, we didn't have a lunch yet. So I'll be doing that one, and yeah, and then I'll come back and I'll finish it off. Hopefully I'll record you another episode of it. But those details keep in mind before proceeding, because you'll end up in the trouble when doing the procedure on 1S. Yes, Xbox One S. It's harder to remove on, believe me, 1S than it is on PS5, and with a practice, yes, you need to have a practice to make it easier. But that's it in this episode. That's everything, guys. See you in the next episode. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.